They wave the flag. They talk about defending Britain. They call themselves champions of the working class. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Their patriotism isn't love of the country, it's performance. And for Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson, that performance ends the moment it stops serving them. Now, let's start with Nigel Farage. He's built his entire career on the image of a pub-loving patriot, pint in hand, fighting the elite. But let's look at reality a little closely. He spent decades taking a salary from the very European Union he said was enslaving Britain. And you recall when Brexit was finally done, when the real work needed to begin, he vanished. Of course, while British fishermen and the small businesses drowned in the red tape that he helped to create. Farage was meanwhile cashing on the media checks and promoting his next brand deal. That's not patriotism. That's PR in a pint glass. Now, Tommy Robinson, the self-styled, self-made, self-appointed defender of Britain, always ready for a street protest, a slogan, a selfie draped in the Union Jack. But this defender spends more time attacking Britain's own institutions, your institutions, the institutions that are a backbone of British society, the institutions who have served us for centuries and actually defended your rights and freedoms. The police, the courts, the councils, local and national governments, the press. So, what are they actually defending that the world recognizes as British? They're attacking everything that we know as British. And then, of course, then came the recent trip to Israel. During his interview, his host there said, and I quote, "There's a special place in hell for the British people for not supporting Israel." If you truly love your country, that would be your cue to speak up. But our Tommy stayed silent. So-called defender of Britain stood there and nodded along in agreement. So what kind of patriot stays quiet when someone curses his country? What kind of British